Returning to San Diego, folks, this morning at Lincoln High School, 2005 Silver Pigskin winner Abraham Mahazy and attorney King Anapur announced they are the proud new owners of an ABA franchise, and that Lincoln head coach Jeff Harper Harris will both be coach and act as general manager. And what do you know? I'm joined by the owner, co-owner, and the coach. Gentlemen, welcome back to KUSI. What, could you show a little thing?
Thank you for having us, Paul.
Smile.
Appreciate it.
Do I have to write that in? Cue smile. So let's talk first about, he's not here, so I assume the name Kings has something to do with the other half of the money.
Definitely. We're very fortunate to have King Amanpour, who's one of the top accident attorneys here in San Diego, the top accident attorney. And you probably see his signs everywhere. Call the King, 619, all threes, 333333. Definitely a very humble and great individual who I was very fortunate enough to get with. He loved the idea, very fortunate to get involved with the community, so it's definitely a great partnership.
So how do you handle lawsuits on the court? If there's an injury, somebody slips on a banana peel, what do you do?
Call the King.
All right, well, we're going to go to the team website. Coach, give us an idea of the level of hoops that you hope to put on the floor.
We hope to, put the pro-type game on the floor. Young men that wants to be a part of this program and watch it build and have character and give back. What Abe and the owner, Mr. King, is doing is they want character people to be involved in the community, and that's one reason I came aboard is how they giving back. They, players will be involved in talking to kids in the schools and talking to kids in the rec centers and just being role models. And I think that's a major piece to this puzzle.
All right, well, we got a map of, there are like 120 ABA teams?
120 ABA teams all across the U.S.
And there are a bunch, you can't really tell, but there's actually 4 in San Diego?
Yes,
you would be 4th?
We're San Diego Kings, there's the Guardians, there's the Surf, and there's the Oceanside A's.
So we've seen other programs, other attempts at professional basketball fail. How are you gonna succeed with 4 different franchises in one city?
Well, one thing that we're focused on very heavily is getting involved in the community. That's something that I feel that almost every sports franchise should be doing, and it's something that myself, King Amanpour, Coach Jeff, that we all agree that one thing that we need to do is get involved. And my saying is win in the community before we win in the gym.
I bring up Master P because was his team the Stingrays?
Yeah.
So why, if you have a marquee guy like Master P can't make it fly, why will you guys be able to do it?
Like I said, getting involved in the community is definitely one of the main focuses that we're doing, and I don't feel that, it's more than just entertainment on the court and, hey, people come out and check us out. It's more, we're going to come check you out, actually introduce ourselves properly, get involved in the community, and then invite you guys out to the game.
I suspect that's kind of the common bond between you two, Coach, because for people who don't know, outside of the Lincoln community, you're really active in giving back. Can you talk about what you do?
Like I said, I coach basketball at Lincoln. I'm also involved with the Increase the Peace, Stop the Violence Blacktop Classic, which is September 3rd this year.
I suspect you're going to be back here for that, right?
Yeah, I'll be back here in 3 weeks for that.
Right.
And then we do the Toys for Kids Basketball Challenge out of Jackie Robinson YMCA, which is getting rebuilt. And Jackie Robinson opens back up in October. And Jackie Robinson YMCA has been a piece of that community for years. So just give back. I mean, my parents and my grandmother always told me to give back. So somebody did it for me. I'm just trying to do it for other people.
The kids there appreciate it, and for certain, I mean, you're not, Beth, can you speak to the role of sports and how it's a tool for showing the kids right from wrong?
It is. I mean, we at Lincoln, like I said, we run our program like a college program, and sometimes people think we're too hard on them or I'm too hard on them. But at the end of the day, it's funny how they come back 5 years later and say, I get it now, I appreciate it. If you're late for practice, you're going to be late for work. If you don't have no work ethics in practice, you ain't gonna have no work ethics, in your job. And for us, we're not trying to make pros. We're just trying to make better young people. So if we get a pro, we great. But I got a lot more student athletes that are great young men and women that are raising their kids. Been doing this since 1993. So it's good to see them come back. One of our former players, Rob Benson, just got picked up to go play over with the USA team, try out for the USA team that's gonna play. So that's the kind of thing. Norman Powell, Malcolm Thomas, Robert Hayes, Aaron Simpson, those type of guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate
it. So now comes the hard part. Talk about what is actually putting a team together.
So
as an owner, what's your budget? What's your payroll?
So right now we're looking for guys. We are able to offer $100 per game. More than that, we're able to offer film. We're able to put these guys out. One thing that I bring to the table, which is the marketing side, promoting side, that these guys can get a chance, whether it's to go play overseas, whether it's get another shot at the G League, which can get them to the NBA. So it's basically that second opportunity, and we're looking for those good guys that we could take in the community as well as into different stadiums to win some games.
Who's going to make the final player personnel decisions? You're the GM, right?
Yeah. But and what we're doing is it's a group. I've reached out to some coaches to come down Saturday to help out pick the team. So it's just not one voice.
Okay, but I want you to look at one of the guys who'll be trying out. He'll be doing a story, so he might be wearing a camera on his head. But Matt Gilson is going to be. Look at this. He's got a good delivery. Do you think Matt, who I think was all league at West Hills for several years, you like your chances, or
can he defend?
Or do you just want to cut him now?
Yeah, I mean, if he can juggle.
Looks like
good for the community. That's a hand check, though, realistically. So can he defend?
I don't think he can cover a tree.
I like him push-ups, man, but can he defend? Can he stop somebody?
So let's talk a little bit about, first of all, how many games are there going to be?
There's going to be 20-plus games.
Coach, how are you going to do both this and Lincoln?
Oh, definitely. We'll get it done. And the reason I said that is because everybody know my love and my passion is for the Hive. But definitely the coaching staff that we put together is going to be a coaching staff that no matter who's there, they can take it. And
I want to get, before we let this interview end, you're still a good athlete. You roll this last tape, drive-by dunk challenge. What was this about? This is something completely different, right?
This is something completely different. I just seen it going viral online about the drive-by dunk challenge. So I decided, let me go ahead and drive by and get a few dunks in.
So did the people call the cops? I mean, how does it work?
No, I actually got out of there too fast. They couldn't see me.
So you just go to a stranger's hoop and dunk?
Stranger's hoop, and except right there, you caught a little layup. But yeah, let's go to a stranger's hoop, dunk on it real quick.
I like the one on the hill. I get out of 7. I get out of 7.
The ground shakes a little bit. Abraham's playing a little heavier.
I'm glad he didn't fall. That would have been a lot more.
We'd have to call a King Enipore.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, we wish you all the success. I'm sure this is the first of many conversations. Coach, I'll see you in 3 weeks.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's it for 5 o'clock. We'll have the rest of the day in sports coming your way at 6:45. Back to the news.